Cast featuring the Bethoney Builders crew, Chris Bethoney, Steve Burton, Christian Fourier, and Sophia Bethoney. Got questions? Text us at 781-837-4900. Now, here's your host, Sophia Bethoney.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bethoney Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Sophia Bethoney. Hello, everyone. Let's do a rerun. Welcome to the Bethoney Builders Podcast. I'm your host, Sophia Bethoney. I'm joined by my dad and our principal builder, Chris Bethoney.
Hey, everyone. Good morning. And Sophia, Super Bowl. Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Let's give it up.
I'm so excited.
Here we go.
And we also have our Bethoney Builders team member, Jerry Levitt.
Hey, everyone.
Big
Go
G.
Pats.
Big G.
Go Pats.
Here we go. Sunday afternoon. Big G, Sophia, Jerry, Alina. We're off to Santa Clara. We're going to the Super Bowl.
We're off to the Super Bowl. I am so excited.
Incredible.
The Pats, they're going to come out on top. And I'm just excited to see how this game unfolds.
Incredible. I mean, we're going to be bringing live updates. We head out on Wednesday and starting from as early as Wednesday afternoon throughout the game and follow up. We're going to be bringing live feeds, live updates. We've actually got a confirmation for a live show in the San Francisco area where I think everybody's going to be getting together for the Super Bowl and, for all the activities and so forth. We got a special that's going to be running. We'll announce that either later in the show or on Tuesday's show before we head out. What do you think?
I love to hear that. And be sure to like and subscribe to the Bethoney Builders Podcast on YouTube and Facebook so you can stay tuned with all of these updates. But we have another big announcement, right?
We have several big announcements. Number one, Jerry, you want to take it forth about Sophia. Sophia was able to accomplish something as well as Olina. What's going on, Jerry? Do you have that
just this real
information?
small feat, right? Sophia and Alina just passing their unrestricted, if I'm not mistaken, Chris, right? Their builder code license exam.
That's correct. It's called the Construction Supervisor's License.
CSL, right?
It's CSL is the initials for that, Construction Supervisor's License here in the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And in fact,
Sophia is one of the youngest, right?
She is the youngest.
I am the
Yeah, she
youngest.
is
The youngest.
The youngest.
Give it up for
state.
Sophia. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out,
Thank
Sophia. Here
Yeah.
we go. Let's give it up. Shout out. Very difficult, very difficult exam. When I sat for that exam 35 plus years ago, and now, Jerry, I'll tell you, it's international building codes, and I don't know.
Hey, Chris, question for you. I mean,
Incredible.
back just a few years ago when you took that exam, how big was the book compared to how many volumes of the book now? Is it exponentially more, I would imagine, right?
Oh, for sure, Jerry. I
Yeah.
think now I could be wrong, but Sophia, was it 7 volumes? The IBC, the IRC,
ICC.
correct, Massachusetts.
Math Amendment.
Yeah, that's correct, Sophia. Mass amendments, always updating these things. Jerry, technology, energy codes.
Crazy.
From the federal down to the state level has increased, not even tenfold, Jerry, maybe 100-fold.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
for
amazing.
Alina
Absolutely
and
amazing. And
Sophia
to pull it off,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, to
Crazy good.
have mom sit on Thursday, this past Thursday, and to have Sophia sit on Friday and both successfully pass that exam, I'm beyond proud of them. And to be frank, Jerry, I know how they did it because they have the experience, the expertise, and they put that hard work in. But myself watching what it took to really prepare, not only for the exams, but over the decades of work, Sophia, that you've been in the industry, hands-on designing. We're very, very proud of you. So let's give it up for Alina and Sophia one more time. There we go.
All right.
Let's get it.
I
up
love
there.
it.
Great
I
job,
love it.
guys. Great
Thank
job.
you.
So did they like ask you questions along the way, Chris? Like, did Sophia and Alina go like, "Hey, Dad, we're gonna give you a couple quick questions, right?"
Well, Jerry, personally and in business, Alina and Sophia by nature, they're always open-minded and will work with you to ask questions, but they're the type that if they have a question, they really go after it and try to figure it out themselves, which is a good skill set.
Right.
They will continue to, to ask me things, but they look at it that they appreciate the wisdom and guidance, but again, by nature, Jerry, the leaders, so they tend
absolutely.
to be the question will be posed to them. They like to make all the efforts they can before they reach out and ask for that help or support, because shout out to Mike Giampetro, Mass Nail It.
Great shout out.
And does a great job, but he took notice to that. I think Sophia and Alina reached out to Mike. They got together with him once for all of about 15 minutes and said, very grateful for the expertise. But if you know Alina and Sophia, they just get after it, Jerry. They don't, they don't want others. They appreciate the guidance, but they feel that they want to work and earn it. They don't want people to give them the answers. They want to figure it out themselves.
No, 100%, right? And I think it's good that they can test your knowledge too, right?
For sure.
It's all
I'm
good.
I'm always there with wisdom and guidance, and they're very open-minded to take that experience, and they value it very much. But it's again, now, Jerry, what am I up against, right? I'm here at home, and now I have my wife and my daughter, who are also my business partners and family, that it'll be real interesting in the field when a subject comes up, Jerry. You know where I'm going with this.
I know where you're going. You can all sit across from each other.
Oh, Jerry,
right? You're like supervisor,
supervisor here, supervisor there.
Oh,
right.
My goodness,
See,
Jerry.
I got you.
But I already have a strategy to that, Jerry. This is what they don't understand with my 40 years experience doing this. Okay, I will be focused on this project. You can take lead on that project.
There you go.
And then you can go over there and take lead on that project. We all have cell phones, but I think, what do they call it, Jerry? Arm length transactions?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure. That's how harmony will remain both at the Bethoney Builders companies, ADU of Massachusetts, as well as the Bethoney home, Jerry.
Oh, absolutely. I look at it like I have 3 amazing resources now, right? So it's crazy.
There you go.
Right? I have 3. Yeah. So all good.
Well, Jerry, Steve Burton, who of course is already in Santa Clara and did coverage this morning for WBZ CBS, and doing a great job on the parade and send-off rally today. Incredible. And Steve, I'm anticipating, will be joining us shortly. With that being said, Steve made a great comment, and that was this. So myself, being of a certain age, and then Alina being a bit younger than I, and then of course Sophia being considerably younger, we come from different generations, different outlooks, different perspectives, and different narratives on how we feel these projects should be designed, should be brought forward. So hopefully, with the mixture of all 3, again, because of age and outlooks of the generations, I think that makes a best case scenario for our client base, no matter where they're
what, right? Yeah. I mean, it's interactive. I mean, as an organization, interactive collaboration, that's just how you guys work, right? That's the MO, right? And so multiple generations from all spans, depending upon who the customer is, right? It's a way to just work together. So it's no question.
We work as a team, but you do get those different perspectives out of all 3 generations.
And Jerry Levitt's biggest word is communication. So that
very
really
important.
And everything is done with respect. While people might have different point of views and so forth, it's not the matter in which whether we agree or disagree. It's in the manner in which we disagree, right, Jerry?
Very good point.
Absolutely. But
guys, we got a caller.
Yes, we do.
Let's go.
Let's go. Jesse, can you bring through our caller?
Absolutely. We have Mike in Kingston on the line. Hello, Mike.
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Good. How are you,
Great.
Mike?
Hey, good afternoon. Hey, Mike, I got to ask you a first question before you go any further. Who you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Well, I would say that would be the New England Patriots.
There we go.
I like that answer.
Give it up for Mike in Kingston. There we go. Hey, Mike, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? And I know, I happen to know my favorite Mike from Kingston, Massachusetts, and I'm going to guess this would be a gentleman that is known as Mike Nelson, but his nickname around the office is Nelly. Is that possible?
You hit it. Yep. Right on the mark, Chris.
There we go.
And hey, first off, congratulations to Sophia and Alina for joining that round table with you with the new supervisor, mass construction supervisor license. Congratulations on that end.
Thank
Another
you so
winner,
much.
just like the Patriots.
There we go.
Thank you.
Wow, that's coming big time. Sophia, you do not know Mike Nelson, AKA Nelly. We love Nelly, but I'm gonna let you tell him a little further about who he is, and you have no idea who's on the phone, and I'm excited to have our listeners and our viewers be able to be aware of who Mike Nelson is. Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I work at WBZ, CBS 4. Work with a lot of clients like yourself, Chris, in this world.
Mm-hmm.
We took the run with the Patriots, started in September, and we haven't stopped yet. We're on the rally today, and when they come back winners, we'll be with them at the parade, if I should say so in advance. So, but things are great.
Awesome.
Wow, guys. So a little bit of recap. Mike explained it exact, but let me tell you. So I was fortunate to earn a friendship and enter into some business with Mike Nelson. Mike is the top representative from WBZ/CBS Boston in the advertising department to get on board and create a platform where Bethoney Builders was able to get into TV advertising and get the support from not only Mike Nelson, but his whole team at WBZ Channel 4 in Boston. We put together some advertising to get out really for our continued brand recognition so we could expand our parameters to service all our customers, not only throughout the South Shore, but continue to start to graduate towards the Gillette Stadium area as well as Metro West, which we have serviced for well over 25 years. And it's been a complete success. I don't know, did anybody happen to get a chance to see the work that Mike made happen on behalf of Bethoney Builders today? We've had live advertising on WBZ this morning during the parade. Did you see it, Jerry?
I did. The news flash, right?
Exactly.
I saw our ad too just before the podcast.
You did?
I did.
Well, all of that is because of Mike. And again, it's one thing to have relationships in business. We've established a great friendship. Mike keeps his eyes out at all times when he sees opportunities like this morning where we can get on board with the parade or get on board with, Mike isn't a guy that signs the contract, puts your advertising in place and then moves on. He stays in touch with me within every couple days if he sees any opportunities for some last minute advertising where there could be some real added bonus for us as a company at Bethoney Builders to continue to come forth on their platform. He does that, and he's went over and above. So if anybody is out there, any of our listeners that are looking for actual on-air TV advertising at WBZ, CBS Boston, reach out to Mike Nelson, who's actually a Kingston resident. I believe, Mike, didn't you grow up in Duxbury?
Yeah, I grew up in Duxbury, lived there until about a year ago, and we just moved over to Kingston.
Excellent.
I've been with BZ. I joined the BZ team back in 2003, so I know what it's like to work with all sizes of business. It's really a partnership more than a transaction. So
exactly.
I think as long as you've got both people on the same page, looking at the same goals, we do a lot of work in this space. If you think about it with real estate companies, finance, retail, home service, large equipment companies. And when you can match up a reputation like BZ with a reputation like Bethoney Builders, there's, as long as you plan it correctly, there's nothing but a win ahead of you.
It's been an absolute complete success from bell to bell, not only on our building front, on our advertising front, our friendship. We've gone for the ride with the Patriots. And guys, I want you to keep something in mind. So when Mike got Bethoney Builders on board and myself, and he created our narrative to get our platform forward on WBZ, CBS Boston, advertising has really upticked and got in tremendous demand, and that includes increase in cost.
I'm well aware
of
that.
Patriots get going, Patriots get hot. Patriots are the number one story here in the Boston market and throughout the country. What Mike Nelson did was himself, and shout out to Chris and their team at WBZ, they safeguarded a small family business like Bethoney Builders. We're small in stature, but we're like the honey badger, Jerry. You know that.
Love
the
it.
Honey
It's
badger.
huge.
So with that being said, Mike made sure that Bethoney Builders could continue to stay on the WBZ platform, knowing that the costs have accelerated tremendous, guys, because the demand is there. But honorably, Mike Nelson and the team at WBZ stepped up to keep Bethoney Builders front and center with the big boys, if you would, now that do some major marketing. We're talking Ford, a bunch of other amazing companies. But Mike kept us in the game, if you would. So shout out to Mike Nelson.
Shout out to
Let's give it
Mike.
up.
Shout out to Mike.
Hey, Mike, in
I will.
closing, can you give us your contact information so our other listeners and friends in business can reach out to you and see if they can follow our Bethany Builders platform? We here at Bethany Builders, we're not all about taking the shine. We want to share it with our viewers and friends. We're about everybody advancing and finding success. And when we find a good people and a good place to do business, we want to make sure that we help others be aware of that.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity. Thank you, Chris, for that offer. We live on our cell phone, so my cell phone number is 617-306-2292, and my email address is michael.nelson@cbs.com. And we do both television advertising, and we've got our powerhouse Paramount Plus and Paramount Streaming where we can get right down to the zip code level. So give me a call. I'd love to learn about your business, and we can figure out what's a great path for you.
Incredible. Wow. I can't even, again, it's Mike Nelson. And if you're able to meet Mike, whether you do business with him or not, and earn his friendship, I'm now able to call him Nelly or Nell, and I'm able to reach Mike on his personal cell phone at all times. He's been an ace in the business. He's helped Bethany Builders continue to move forward in the building and remodeling business. A lot of folks have reached out to us. They've seen the advertising. Mike personally has spread the word for us throughout Kingston and the South Shore. So in closing, let's give it up for Mike Nelson at WBZ CBS Boston. Let's go Patriots. This is Mike Nelson.
Mike.
Thanks, Nelly.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, thank you, and thank you for your business. Go get him.
There we go. Mike Nelson, everybody. There we go, Jerry.
Wow, all that advertisement.
What do you think? We're all about helping others. It's not about, it's not just self-centered around Bethany Builders and us personally. We're there to help others. Mike puts the boots on like we do. He has to work hard every day to really try to put great opportunities in place for people. And like I told you guys, it's not all about ourselves. You got to put others first a little bit and let them help you. Is that true?
Right. You have to put others before yourself. Just work hard like we do here at Bethany Builders. And
remain
Chris,
humble.
I remember way back in the beginning, you said you were talking to an individual. I had never talked to Nelly, as you call him, in the beginning. And but I know along the whole way, you've talked about this great resource and partner that you've had inside and how they've helped us and stood by the organization, right? And so it's great to actually have them on. And hopefully we can bring them some more business. That'd be fantastic.
Absolutely, Jerry. Again, we keep going. And Steve Burton, who will be joining us shortly at some point. It's all about building up other people as well. And most importantly, when people work hard for you and they earn that opportunity, go out of your way to help others. I do so much work and services, and our company does, for friends, relatives, family. And you hear so many stories where it just doesn't work out for people in other industries and those relationships. I'm willing to challenge myself to do the very best we can. I've had a few that, maybe didn't meet their expectations, but I think our overall, what do we run, Jerry, online, keeping track of what we do? 97, 98% customer satisfaction. So
absolutely.
You need to be bumped once in a while, and it doesn't go perfect, and have customers tell you how you can do better and continue to grow.
But
that's life.
Every
That's
industry,
the process.
and that's life.
Oh, it has to be that way. If not, then you become stagnant and you don't continue to grow and do a better job.
Right.
Good point.
Mutual expectations, Chris, right?
Absolutely.
Sophia, that's what we talk about. Mutual expectations, right? Understanding them. So,
well, now I want to share a little bit more considering this. All Jerry Levitt's done all season is help on no notice, be a part of the Bethany Builders podcast team, family, crew from day one. Let's give Jerry a little shine. Jerry, you're not looking for it. You never asked for it, but you're going to get it this morning. So Jerry Levitt, beyond being an incredible person, both family man and business person, strives in the real estate industry, the professional realtor.
That is true.
He does incredible work amongst many other things. Jerry will tell you a little bit on his background, and he actually works in conjunction with, we're excited for 2026, our crew member, family member, my wife and your mom, Alina Bethany,
right,
who actually is at Alina Real Estate here in Duxbury, is going to ratchet up her business in 2026. She has a bunch of new construction projects renovations and home listings. So we're excited to see what 2026 brings with Alina. Here we are post-COVID now of multiple years. And, we're excited to see what she's going to now. And now she's a licensed construction supervisor on top of a lawyer and everything else. Oh, I'm in big trouble, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in big trouble. I don't know how I'm going to win any conversations.
Just think about where I am in that line, Chris, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I'm way below there. So
no,
No, no.
Big G.
No,
Well,
as far as no, I'm just
No.
saying it as far as like, you think your line, Chris. I mean,
oh my goodness.
So
yeah. This
great.
like you're saying, Jerry. Jerry, tell us a little bit about yourself. You already off to a big start in the real estate industry, 2026. You've already been to the closing table multiple times.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love being involved in the real estate side of business. I love being involved in the construction side of the house as well. And it's always about, just building the network and understanding business and understanding where people can use your services and why they need services, right? So that's something that I'm very, very passionate about doing and being a part of, and have done it for a number of years now in the real estate world, but in the business world as well. Successful start to 2026, licensed in New Hampshire and Mass. So
Incredible.
I had a deal in New Hampshire already this year, which has been fantastic, and just closed a business, as you mentioned before, a nice closing for a nice, beautiful house, like 3,700 square feet. So that's nice.
That's a big one. That's
a
good
big
size
one.
home, Jerry.
And then,
and
so,
I remember
so
that
super
customer
excited.
base, actually, if I never interrupt you, but that customer base actually reached out to Bethany Builders, wanted us to participate on that build out, but we had already had commitments.
Already had commitments.
It was
already
great, but I will tell you that Jerry Levitt, first and foremost, came to the office and he said, hey, Bethany Builders team member here. These folks want to build with us. And, again, it's not all about putting ourselves first.
No.
While I would have loved to have built their home for them, I saw and we spoke to Jerry. There was a possible great opportunity for them with some other professional realtors at a different location. And, we thought
it's all about timing, right?
All about timing.
All phases of life, phases of life and business, right? So,
exactly.
But we got others coming. We have others coming, so that's good.
Oh, for sure. We got plenty. Speaking of others coming, Sophia, as you know, this hour moving forward, once the Patriots, we're so hopeful we're going to go do coverage and get the victory, our programming is going to really, really ratchet up, Jerry, on building and remodeling here in the South Shore. And ADUs couldn't be a hotter subject, Sophia. You're the principal of ADU in Massachusetts. This time, the show moving forward, not only are you the host on the Bethany Builders podcast on Tuesday night, you are the host for your program here for your company ADU in Massachusetts. And starting essentially next week, it's all about ADUs, building and remodeling. You're the pro at this point. You got the license to prove it, Jerry. So tell us a little bit. Tell us what's going to be upcoming on your show. What do you expect the content to be about? And we're going to work together to help step by step inform the people about the construction of ADUs here in the South Shore in Massachusetts.
I would say that we're going to be primarily focusing on discussing ADUs and how to rebuild them fast and efficiently. We'll go into depth about these structures and cover topics that people might be interested in, but be unaware of before listening.
100%. Things like, as Jerry, as you know, we're going to go step by step with it. We're going to go from talking about the initial meeting. I think more and more, Sophia, we're going to have a team member meeting about possibly just bringing it in so the customer cops, the one-stop shopping, Jerry.
Right,
I've tried to help people because our approach at Bethany Builders is we're not there to try to get compensated for every step of the way, for every screw we turn, for everything that we do to try to help our customer base. That's really not what we're about. We're about putting our customers first. We always give them the opportunity to, be able to hire or go in different directions with other people. But the problem I've found is that our speed and efficiency, cost-effective analysis, things of that nature, humbly, Jerry, I don't find that's matched in the South Shore at all.
And that's a great point.
And I'm careful for it. And I'm talking to Jerry Levitt, who 20 plus years at the East Bridgewater Zoning Board of Appeals. Is that correct, Jerry?
Yep, correct.
And
Correct.
and Jerry Levitt has seen so many applications, so many projects over 2 decades that he will tell you he's ended up here as part of the Bethany Builders team for a reason. If you know Jerry Levitt, I don't know many more straight shooters than Jerry Levitt. He calls
Thanks,
it
Chris.
straight, whether you want to hear it or you're not. The facts are the facts. It's just the way it is, and that's how we conduct ourselves here at Bethany Builders.
Absolutely.
If we make a mistake, we drop the ball, hand goes in the air, we accept that responsibility, we work hard to correct it, and we don't leave people hanging. That's for sure, Sophia.
Yeah, we keep moving forward.
And, and another great thing, I was just talking to somebody yesterday. Actually, no, it was a Friday because today's Sunday, just about this whole process. And, you've alluded to it, Sophia and Chris, which is real-time aspect, right? And when you start having many pieces to that puzzle, and it's not just within, you can't act real time. You can't make changes real time the way some things need to get done on job sites, right? And that's another great aspect, being able to have in-house architects, everyone across the board,
Yeah.
right? And having everyone with the license that they have, if it can be done or not, right? Which is another
Correct.
beautiful thing. So that real-time aspect of bringing the client right into the project at that point in time is huge. It's huge.
Exactly. Well, Jerry, at this point here, and Sophia's going to elaborate it more, not to take all the airtime here, guys, but I just have so much experience of building these in-laws, ADUs for over 30 years. Here's the deal. At this point in time, all projects coming in, we're going to get involved right from the beginning. If you have a complex zoning issue, if you have a conservation issue, everything from site review, engineering, difficult situations, permit issues, questions, concerns, denials. We're going all in, Jerry. I have some of the best talent. I have guys that oversee things at the state level. There's no conflict of interest. We make sure everybody's vetted. We make sure there's arm length assistance in transactions. But the best of the best in the South Shore, as far as everything from engineering to legal to comprehensive permitting to anything, denials. Jerry, we're going all in from start to finish. It's a one call, gets it done.
Does it all?
Go with the pros at Bethany Builders. Don't waste your time or money. Boy, I'm letting them fly this morning, Jerry. I'm ready for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Call at 781-898-8018 to reach Bethany Builders so we can help you out with your project.
That's correct. And the number one leader in building ADUs here in the South Shore, as well as Massachusetts, is www.aduofmassachusetts.com. Sophia Bethany is the principal. I promise you the best of the best are surrounded around Sophia. We have, friends in the industry. We shout out to Mike Giampetro, who's the chairman of the BOCC. Jerry, a little heads up. The BOCC is the board that oversees if somebody can sit to become a building official here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, whether it's a local inspector or a building commissioner. If you want to be able to apply to be able to sit for that exam, you apply to what's referred to as the BOCC. And Mike Giampetro is the chairman of that. So shout out to Mike at Mass Nail
Shout out
It.
to Mike.
Great friends. We've been friends for over 2 decades. We're professionals in the industry. Myself, Jerry, I'm, of course, a member of a decade plus of SYMBOA, Southeastern Mass Building Officials Association. Shout out to all them. That's all the local building officials and building commissioners. We meet once a month. Many of them that work for the different communities attend those meetings once a month. I've been able to go only when I find time off from the building in the field, but that doesn't happen very often. But they're great associate members of mine, and many of them have already been on the podcast, Jerry.
That is true.
Very true. Very true. Hey, do we have callers? Did I see someone say we have a caller or no?
I believe that we do have a caller.
Do we have a call? I thought I saw him.
Well, Sophia, bring him
Can we
through.
bring him in?
We do. Yeah, we have Raina on the line.
There we go. Thank you, Jesse.
Bring him in.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, Raina.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Hey, Raina, shout out to you. And Raina, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Arizona.
Oh,
A
wait
All
a
the way
minute.
from
warmer than you guys
Arizona.
are, the
Wow.
rest
Give
of
it
the
up.
country.
All
Let's
right.
give it up for Raina McElhaney from Arizona. Hey, Raina, can you tell everybody, of course, who you are, what you're doing, the incredible things you're doing? Can you recap what you're doing, what you're all about for our listeners that didn't happen to see you Zoom in a few weeks back, as well as call in? And, I got to tell you, Raina, it was Sophia Bethoney, who's our host. She said, "Where's my friend Raina, who's an absolute rock star? We got to get her back
We'd
on."
love to talk to Raina again.
I know, you are awesome. Sophia is killing it. But yeah, I'll keep it brief. I attend ASU. I graduate in the spring. I am a sideline reporter for ESPN Plus and ASU Athletics. I also am the sideline reporter for a Cape Cod Baseball League team out there, so keeping it local out there to my Massachusetts roots, and working alongside Bethoney Builders Podcast and the amazing Chris Bethoney, Sophia Bethoney, and Christian Foria and Steve Burton. And I'm loving every minute of it.
Well, we got to take a minute here. Let's give it up for Raina. Let's give it up, Raina McElhaney. There we go, Raina. Well, congratulations on everything that you're doing. I've been following you for many years. You've been working your craft and going through college, and I've watched you. I know Sophia's watched you. You're such a professional, and you're so humble, but we got to make some noise for you. People got to know about you around the country. Not only here, and of course your roots are here in Massachusetts. I've known your mom, and of course friendship with your dad and your grandparents and your whole family. Love everybody involved with your family, and we really got to make some noise for you back here in Boston, because I know that everybody I talk to knows of you out in the West Coast, but we got to make sure back here in the Northeast that they know who you are, what you're doing, because we realize you're doing great things now. You're going to continue to do great things. We want you to remember your friends at the Bethoney Builders Podcast when everybody in the world knows who you are. How's that?
Oh, of course. I will never forget you guys. My roots run far deep with the Bethoney family, so you ain't got to worry about that.
There we
have it.
Tell us about, hey, Raina, we got a Super Bowl. You're Patriots. I know even though you're in Arizona, your heart's with the Patriots. Can you tell us a little bit, what's your thoughts on the upcoming Super Bowl? And, hopefully we're looking forward. Maybe we can get a chance to see you out in the West Coast. Your invitation is there. We got to make some logistics in place, but boy, that would be special, huh, Sophia, if you could spend some time with Raina at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I know. You guys are escaping the cold for a little bit. I mean, it's not crazy warm in San Francisco, but, it's a lot better than some snow.
I know. We'll take it.
I think
It'll
it was
feel warm.
7 degrees today, Raina, I think, down here with wind chill.
Holy, 7? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard people were braving the parade. Not the parade. I'm so excited. I'm getting ahead of myself for the
rally.
Parade, right? But for the send-off rally at Gillette Stadium. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be pretty chilly, but it'll be worth it once you guys are down here in 70, 80-degree weather.
Yeah. Arizona, boy, guys, what we wouldn't do for a little bit of that Arizona weather.
We need that weather. It is snowing out. It is freezing. I need some sunshine.
And you probably have a tan too down there, huh?
I don't want to brag, but just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, you'd see us. We're gonna come, and I'm sure if we can see you, if we end up able to see you over in the West Coast, you're gonna look and go, "Ooh, guys, no matter what you do, get a little sunshine. Maybe take an hour or two in the sun while you're out here."
I know. We are the corner of the country that did not get affected by this giant wind or Arctic chill that you guys are all getting. We're pretty lucky over here, but I do wish. I'm missing the snow. Seeing all my cousins and family and friends from back home, it's making me a little bit jealous.
So what is your outlook? Two things I want to ask you: your outlooks and what you think your score prediction for the upcoming game at the Super Bowl. The second thing I want to ask is as you're entering in and preparing to graduate from college, in your broadcasting career, a sideline, where you're going. Want to say me your thoughts and where do you see yourself? People ask this sometimes. Where do you see yourself in 2026 and beyond? What is your goals and what are you trying to accomplish in a good way?
Well, for the first question, my score prediction, I think the game's going to start off a little bit slow, But I think after half, I think it's going to pick up a lot. I think we're going to see a lot of rushing touchdowns. I think we're going to see a lot more action. So I'm going to go 28-17 Patriots, of course. I feel like it would be wrong to not. But truthfully, in my heart, unbiasedly, I do believe that Drake May and the Patriots in our D-line will take it all the way. That's what I predict. So fingers crossed it's that score. But future-wise, man, it's hard to tell. Sports is hard. But ideally, either here in Arizona or I would love to go back to Massachusetts.
Incredible.
I think it would be tough to transition to cold weather again. That would be a little bit tough, but I'm open to any state in the country, wherever I have the best opportunity to do what, I love and what I'm passionate about. But ideally a sports desk or working for a minor league team or some big network as, production assistant or somewhere in broadcasting. But ideally, definitely broadcasting within sports. Hopefully in the year. That's where I'll be.
Incredible. Well, that sounds like a crystal clear focus to me. Number one, you have the passion for what you want to do, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Number two, you're an absolute rock star with what you do, because we've been fortunate to follow you and be fans of what you do and what you're going to continue to do. We're a little biased because we'd love to have you back here in Boston in the Northeast so that we could watch everything that you're doing with your family. Of course, I know you were active, and I saw that you were involved in that baseball down in the Cape Cod League down there, which is that league is no joke, Rainer. I remember Roger Clemens actually shouted out to me, and I think his son was part of that league. So that's serious baseball down there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Kyle Schwarber came out of there, Paul Skeens. I could go on for hours.
Wow.
Talking about all the MLB players that came out of there. But it was amazing just to be back in my home state and work alongside the best collegiate baseball players and the future stars of tomorrow's baseball.
Well, I'll tell you, here at the Bethoney Builders Podcast, as you know, and what we're all about is supporting our friends, supporting others. And I will tell you, we've been fortunate. I have a very close friend that's in management at the Boston Red Sox. And, if you have the skill set and you can earn that opportunity, let's see when you get back here to Boston for a visit, see if we can set something up that you can meet with a good friend, contact, and customer of Bethoney Builders for, he's been a friend of mine since, I'm going to age myself, Randy, 50 years maybe. So, I'm an old goat at this point. But with that being said, he's excited to meet you. I'd like you to get together and go down and see him. He is part of the Boston Red Sox team, and see what opportunities could be there for you. And any thoughts, Sophia? What are you thinking? Raina's score. What do you think?
In terms of the score, I do really like your score. But on another note, I would just like to say that you and I and other people kind of in our age groups, we are the future, essentially.
Sure.
And I just think that it's so cool how you want to pursue media and I'm pursuing construction, and that we're just inspiring people from our generation to really go out there and achieve their goals. So I think that's awesome.
I want to say you guys are, one thing that I noticed about both of you and Jerry, both of you, first of all, in my opinion, with your upbringing and your hard work, you both are extremely humble. You're both very grounded. And you're both focused. You know what you want. But again, I hear something consistent with both of you. Again, that humbleness and willing to learn and willing to help others. That's the secret that I've learned that I could share with you young people, is that Steve Burton says, just be a good person.
Right.
Exactly.
Just help others when you can. Keep an open mind. Be grateful for your opportunities, which you both are. And but bear down and go get it. There'll be opportunities where you will have to put yourself first in the sense to secure that. But when you're able to reach a hill and plateau and get on the other side of that, and if you find that success, make it a point to circle back and help others. I like to do a 3-for-1 ratio. If I'm fortunate, receive a blessing, and I have an advancement, I like to turn around when that happens, put my hand out and try to reach out to 3 people, help them accomplish their goals so they can feel that same level of success, happiness, and and be able to, what is it? It's like a tree effect, right, Jerry? Where you,
Domino
if
effect.
every
Domino effect,
you
yeah.
continue to, if
Yeah.
you receive some help to accomplish something, circle back, help others accomplish their goals, and ask them simply. I have it many times. People ask me and go, what can I do? Can I do this for you? Can I do that for you? No. What you could do for me, if you choose, is if you see the opportunity to help someone else, that's what would make me happy and proud of you. It's not monies. It's not anything materialistic. It's simply paying it forward, Jerry, as you always
Yeah,
tell
paying
me.
it
Is
forward.
that it?
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's what we're doing, guys, on a Sunday. We'll bring the energy back up. I didn't mean to get down that
exactly.
road, but it is all about supporting others, because we all know, when you're trying to accomplish something, the unknowns in front of you, you don't know if you're going to be able to cross that hurdle to accomplish the goal you're trying to achieve. You
really don't.
focus that you are, but sometimes results are out of our control. At a certain point, you need to rely on somebody else to give you that opportunity. And that's, I think, the message I was trying to say. I'm out on that. Go ahead, Sophie.
No, for sure, for sure. And I think, when I hear Raina talk and I hear Sophia talk, and a lot of our guests that are young guests, car detailing individual we had on as well, right? I think one of the
Connor.
one of the favorite quotes is there's no substitution for hard work, right? And I
Yes.
think you guys continue to put in the hard work and you continue to push yourselves, and that pays dividends, right?
Mhm.
And so when you get to where you get to, it wasn't because it was like by chance, it was because of by hard work.
Mhm.
Right. And so there isn't a substitute for that. So when you see people taking days off, right, and you keep working harder, it pays. It pays.
It really does.
And that's coming from Jerry Levitt. Jerry, how many people in the corporate world you were in charge of overseeing, and how many, tell Rainer and Sophia a little bit about your background outside of our construction industry work. How many people and
Yeah,
how
no,
many, yeah.
crazy. So for many, many years, leading learning and development teams across the world, right? I think at one point it was 225 or so people that fell under my realm, and certainly I had great management, great supervisors, all who were willing to help me out and make sure that we had successful outcomes. But I would travel the world, Chris, as you know, whether I was in India, whether I was in Australia, wherever I may have been, working with my teams and my clients, right? But many times I'd be gone for 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a time, come back and come home for a day and head back out, right? And that's part of the process. It's part of the hard work that's associated with advancing. And
Harry, is it fair to say that there's more countries that you've seen that you have not seen in the world?
That's a tall task. I've seen a lot of countries. I've seen a lot of
Jerry.
countries. I've been blessed.
Jerry, give us a real quick rundown of a few countries that you've been to. Just so I'm telling you this because our young people, Sophia and Raina, their journey is going to take them throughout the U.S. and possibly throughout the world. Hopefully, give us all an idea of your experiences, Jerry. What type of countries have you been to?
Yeah, so for me, traveled all throughout India, for example, and obviously been down through out Australia for quite some time. I was over in Germany for a little bit, and have been a lot of different places like that. Obviously, countries that aren't as fortunate as us, and things of that nature. But been over in Turkey for a while, so the list is pretty extensive. I think my passport's got quite a few stamps in it, if you will. But
so you get out of the So Jerry Levitt's got out of the neighborhood.
Sounds like it.
Jerry Levitt's gotten out of the neighborhood. Jerry Levitt has been. I have been in places where we have the Jeep escorts with machine guns beside us. That kind of stuff. So, but very, very blessed, and I think, and Chris, you and I talked about it yesterday, right? We talked about hard work and people's wanting to succeed and the efforts that they put into things.
Sure.
And
well, we're running out of time.
We're out of time. I just noticed that.
Well,
so
on WATD, we're out of time. We're going to continue on YouTube and Facebook for our viewers. But Sophia, take us out with our sponsors, would you please?
We would like to thank ADU of Massachusetts, Truck Stecking, Coopman Lumber, Northeastern Savings Bank, Bethoney Builders, Connor Hegney's Auto Detailing Services, and 95.9 WATD.
And continue with us live here on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to continue our discussion there. And shout out to ADU of Massachusetts, Alina Bethany, Sophia Bethany, Raina Magletta out in Arizona. Shout out to you. Let's go Patriots. Let's get a Super Bowl win.
Go Pats.
Go Pats.
The South Shore's breaking news, weather, and traffic station.
95.9 WATD FM.
All right, so we're still on here with all of our friends, the second half here on YouTube and Facebook to all our viewers and listeners. Sophia, what do you got to say to everybody? Thank you for joining us, or what do you think?
Well, first of all, thank you all for listening. This wouldn't have been possible without all of your support. And I'm so fortunate that we've been able to continue this podcast journey and be able to talk about all of our construction projects and all of the great people that we've been so fortunate to meet.
Well, we got to open it back up to Raina. Raina, you still with us?
Nope.
We may have lost her on the cutout.
Well, we had it, and Raina was with us, and she did incredible. I forgot she was just in the radio.
It was on the radio.
Only thing. So let's we'll obviously give a shout out to Raina.
Shout out to Raina.
Multiple
Shout
times. Thank you so much, and to her family. She's Raina's a rock star. She's going to keep us posted. We hope to see her in San Francisco, Santa Clara at the Super Bowl event. We're trying to organize that so she could come for a visit. And hey, guys, we're going to be, I believe, shout out to our team member, Christian Fourier's work to help secure.
Yeah.
We're going to be on, hopefully, we're going to be Radio Row. We're going to go by and get a chance to see what it's like to be front and center at the stadium and inside the stadium before the big game.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? We're going to do that, I think, on Thursday, right? Is that correct? Thursday, February 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is exciting. So
I miss Christian. We need to see him. We need to talk to him.
You know, it's so funny. We put well, as we know, he's working really hard. Our professor is at Bryant University, and he's working really hard with the students. He's had to apply a lot of time and efforts because they're doing some great broadcasting. I think it's strictly sports related for the students there. So we support him. We love him. And he's a Bethoney Builders Podcast crew member, of course, original and long-term, but he'll be back visiting. It's just this, Jerry, you know, with sports and the Super Bowl on the table, everybody's in demand.
Yeah, in demand for sure.
So,
for sure.
You know, now we're starting to do communications, like I say, with Steve Burton, of course. He's already has arrived. I saw him this morning. He was in front of Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on the news.
Saw that. How cool is that for him to come out and see his daughter on a billboard?
Oh my gosh.
Right? I mean,
shout out to Veronica Burton.
Veronica Burton, WNBA,
Veronica
Golden State Valkyries. Most improved player in 2025, guys. And they just love
that's a proud papa moment, Chris. Proud papa moment.
Steve, I was so funny, Jerry. Steve had sent that text over to me late yesterday. Couldn't have been very long after he took it because, again, there's a 3-hour time difference. You know? So incredible. There is a fun thing. Steve was on with shout out to Dan Roach from WBZ. They were broadcasting this morning, and he said that it's absolutely beautiful out there aesthetically, the mountains in behind the stadium. And he said that the weather it was a little chilly, but I think when we head out, guys, it's hopefully 65, 70 degrees, Jerry.
That's what I'm hearing. I mean, but let's think about it. It's -1 with a wind chill right now here where we are, right? So you talk about 65 degrees, that's a 66-degree swing, right?
Incredible.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I will take it.
We go
any
from
day.
every piece of clothing, hat, mittens, scarves we have here in the Northeast to getting a chance to get a little break. I think we might be able to put some shorts and T-shirts on out there, guys.
I don't know.
It
might be like light jacket weather.
You know, we all know about how this works. When a New Englander goes to Florida or similar and it's 58 degrees, they're still going in the swimming pool on vacation. They say, I didn't travel all this way to get away from the cold. And then everybody that's from, say, Florida or a warm weather climate, they all look at us New Englanders and go, can you believe they're going in the pool? We're like, right, Jerry?
Absolutely. Listen, I was down in Florida a few weeks ago, and I was at Epcot. It was like 50 something degrees. People had winter coats on. I was in shorts like you're
Winter
talking about,
coats.
Yeah.
and like a little sweatshirt, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the blood thinning. But I did just look in 73, 71, and 71 for Santa
Oh,
Clara when we get out there. So
Jerry.
beautiful weather.
That's incredible. And, talking about when we're able to, again, we're focused on building, but this Patriots is just, I mean, not for nothing. Sophia, you were blessed. You went to your first game, which was the game 4 against the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
From that point in time, shout out to Sensei and Hall of Fame living legend Andre Tippett. We were so fortunate. He welcomed you to come for a visit, and you did that pose, karate Sanchin, was it, Sophia?
Sanchin.
Sanchin.
With the hands. Yep.
That's correct. And since then, the Patriots have went on a run of 16 wins, 1 loss. So maybe it's the
come
power
on.
of the martial arts, Jerry.
Right. Yeah, that just proves you got to be there, Sophia. It just proves you got to be there. You got to be in
Gotta be
Santa
there.
Clara.
It's
So,
Sophia's streak.
That
That's right.
That was it.
hashtag, right? So,
Hashtag it. Jerry,
Yeah.
something else. We actually, a little bit, we should see how it works out. But I think we have a lot of friendships, previous friendships, as well as some new friendships that are waiting to welcome us and meet us, which we're going to share with all of our followers and friends here. We're real excited. I think I was with Sean, the super agent Stellato, yesterday, had lunch with him.
Mhm.
I actually was able to take a picture, and actually have some private conversation with Kayshawn Booty, wide receiver from the
Wide
New England
receiver.
Patriots, absolute star. We all know that big catch he made a few games back. Incredible.
One-handed, baby.
Wishing him great success. Number 9 was great. We had plenty of interaction yesterday. And I do know we're excited. Guys, we have tickets when we do go down there. There's a celebrity flag football game. It's pretty exciting. I know that Sean, the agent Stellato, shout out to him. He sent us over tickets for that event. My understanding is Boston's own Doug Flutie. Doug will be
heard that.
playing in that game. Yeah.
Wow.
But hey, I'm kind of excited. I'm a big UFC fan, and the newly crowned interim lightweight champion Justin Gaethje is in fact going to be playing in that game. So I'm hopeful
Wow.
to meet
Very
Justin
cool.
and congratulate him on his he became put the belt around him as champion about a week ago or so in Las
I guess
Vegas.
that was a recent fight, wasn't it? I think I saw that
Yes.
in the headlines. Yeah.
Yes, he was able to defeat Britain's Paddy Pimblett, who was really on a rise. And when you see an athlete and they're right at the pinnacle of their career, and Paddy Pimblett, shout out to him. He fought an amazing fight and did his very, very best. I couldn't believe he was still in there. But he was on that threshold of mega superstardom, and in that fight business, if you don't win, Jerry, it does set you back a little bit in the
Right.
pack. So shout out to him. He did an incredible job. But shout out to Justin Gaethje on the UFC. He's got that championship belt, but he's going to be meeting with the Bethany Builders podcast team. I think that's already been set in place. We should meet him Thursday night, the 5th.
Isn't he ranked top 10? Is he ranked top 10?
He is. He is.
Is he?
What I like about him is behind the scenes of his fighting credentials. He actually is involved in helping kids, whether the kids that in challenge or things of that nature. I don't know if it's teaching, but he's a very humble guy, and his approach is consistent with what we do at Bethany Builders Podcast and in Bethany Builders. It's about helping others. It's about building up others, and just be humble in your approach. So that's what we're doing here, guys.
Gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Right. That game's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The whole event's gonna be a lot of fun. But
Absolutely.
I'm
You know.
looking forward to it.
And we've been committed. They've sent us an opportunity to do our live podcast show, which we've coordinated with our partnership at WATD to broadcast live to the viewers on the radio, as well as on YouTube and Facebook at Bethany Builders Podcast on that Friday, February 6th. I believe we're going to start here. Trying to firm it up, but I believe it's going to be 8 p.m. on Friday night, February 6th. We're going to have a upwards of at least an hour, possibly an hour and a half going to go an hour and a half to 2 hours live on the radio and on YouTube and Facebook. So we'll be able to bring everybody. We expect to have, I know Steve Burton will be there. Hopefully Christian will be there. I know that he's going to be departing at some point from that Super Bowl area. Sophia Bethany, Alina, Big G, the whole cast will be there. Sean, the agent Stellato, will be part of that. It's going to be held at a live event, a very nice Italian restaurant in the San Francisco area. They're excited. And it's going to broadcast in the middle of that restaurant sports bar area. So we expect to announce that. So there'll be a lot of New England fans and South Shore.
Absolutely.
Massachusetts
Right.
fans there. It's going to be wild, guys. I don't think we're having 50 or 75 people. I expect, maybe 200-300 people to attend.
So if you're from New England and you're heading out to the Super Bowl, be sure to stop by.
Be sure. We'll give you the information here on the podcast website, all the information, as well as on WATD 95.9 FM. We will update you. There'll be flyers. There's going to be the ability for people to come attend and maybe even get on air.
Right. Do you think we'll have that maybe, will we have that by Tuesday night maybe, Chris, or no?
Yes. It's the only reason that it isn't available right now is at the Bethany Builders podcast, every decision like that needs to be a formal decision amongst the Bethany Builders crew.
Right.
Everybody. That's Big G, that's Alina, that's Sophia, of course, is the host in the primary. It's myself, Christian Fourier, Steve Burton. We need to bring that decision together, decide that that's the right thing for us to do for our viewers and fans. But I think that's a go, Jerry. They've already asked us to confirm. I just, out of respect for our crew members, we all need to we need to know what we're getting into.
Come up with a consensus.
Yes. We take a vote.
All right. And just for clarity, it's 8:00 East Coast time.
That is correct.
Right. It'll be 5:00 our time out west.
That's correct.
And we'll be working up an appetite. So it'll be great.
Yep. And they're excited to put forth a really nice spread of food and beverage for us to enjoy the time there. And they are so excited to have us. We're excited potentially to go visit and join them, but that's a decision I can't make by myself. We need the consensus. We need, how we do it at Bethany Builders.
I do.
We check 3 times before we commit to something.
Love it.
So ADU talk here. We're going to use a little bit. We're going to stay with you for about 10 minutes. A little bit of ADU talk. We'll wrap this up. Sophia, ADU in Massachusetts. We got some projects coming forth. We are going to move forward with your Sophia Blessing ADU
Sophia
project.
Bethany's ADU Blessing project.
Once we get on the other side of the Super Bowl, you'll be able to put more time in this. We'll reach out to Alan and get this going, get it off the ground.
We will.
Is that the goal? We're going to meet with some great veterans organizations, and they're going to be helpful to us. And we're going to get this right, get this done, and get this built in 2026.
We're going to get it done in 2026.
Right.
That's
what
we're
Sophia, if I'm not mistaken, right, I know you've already started to draw and design some of this stuff out. You still need to work with Alan, and we still need to get a lot of things done, but it's not like nothing's getting done in the background, right? So it's important to be, I know you're on top of it. I know designing's getting done, all that fun stuff that you're passionate about and so good at. And so I can't wait to start bringing that to the forefront.
For sure. Well, Jerry, quietly, as you said, everything's done methodical here, and Sophia is the primary on doing that. But Alina and I, as we say, we're very conscientious of what we do. Sophia had to wait until she was 18 years of age to take her exam. And it was very important, never to speak to Sophia, she will explain that, but very important that we felt that Sophia should permit this build out
Absolutely.
for Alan on her project with her veteran. She felt that, while it's nice to have dad possessing that license, at certain points, folks will call you out on social media and so forth. What have you done? What are your credentials? So Sophia now having the top license, she now is certified and licensed to be able to take this project from start to finish. She will be pulling the building permits for that.
Right.
That's she's spearheading that project, and Alan will participate with her. But that was the whole concept of that, Jerry. But again, Sophia's birthday was last week, so we wanted to wait. So like Jerry Levitt had said, everything is done with intent. Everything is done on a schedule. We check once. We check 3 times, cut once. The goal is to limit mistakes, Jerry.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the
Absolutely.
goal. But would you like to take us out, Jerry, before Sophia closes us out? Any final words? Anything about the upcoming Super Bowl? We're traveling. We will have our send off podcast party on this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. on WATD, YouTube, and Facebook. What are your final thoughts, Jerry?
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I watched that rally this morning, right? That was quite the rally, the send off, if you will. I think back how many years it's been since that's happened, right? So
I know.
my the hairs were on edge. I was excited. I was getting pumped up, and so I'm looking forward to going. And I know that they're in a great spot. But the send off is true to form for New England, right? True to form for New England, top notch, high energy, drop kick Murphys, the whole 9 yards. It was crazy show, crazy.
Yeah. And I will tell you, and then I'm going to kick it to Sophia. We will have special guests. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to have a podcast send-off party. We're going to take our whole Bethany Builders podcast fans, friendship, our whole crew. We're going to the Super Bowl, Santa Clara. We're going to keep everybody updated with live videos, updates on the radio, everything. There's going to be prizes and gifts that our followers can, compete for and try to get. So we're going to bring it level 10 Tuesday night in preparation for our send-off, Sophia.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I think that sounds like a great plan. And on that final note, thank you so much for watching the Bethany Builders podcast. I'm your host, Sophia Bethany. I want to thank Chris Bethany and Jerry Levitt. And have a great day, everyone.